Hey guys, Thetcglover here, current video today. I got inboxed a nice little video that I got to watch last night from a subscriber. I can't for the life of me find the inboxed message. So the guy who actually posted this thing to me, thank you very much who sent me this video. Basically what it was is STOIC CONSTELLARs. Now it uses a card called STOIC Challenge, which was a magic card from Number Hunters, and basically what it does is that you can only control one of them. Equipped to a face-up Xyz monster that has Xyz material, it gains 600 attack for each Xyz material attached to a monster you control, and any battle damage your opponent takes from the battle involving it and the monster is doubled, but its effects cannot be activated. Now during your opponent's end phase, send this card to the grave. So basically what you do is you basically just go for game in one card, okay? And this is the perfect format to do it because Dragon Rulers, they do the shenanigans, right? And they end their turn with either a card trooper on the field, face up, because they think, oh yeah, they're not going to get OTK'd, or they finish their turn with a Dandelion face down, or they even have the tokens because they might just discard and I don't know what the hell they're doing, or finish the turn with a Formula Synchron or something. But basically, what you do with this deck is you essentially just go Cause, Pollux, or is it Polu? Pollo? I'll just say Bollocks, okay? So Constellar Cause, Constellar Bollocks, and Constellar Algady. Basically, you combine them to make any, like, rank 4, like, I don't know, Constellar Omega. And then you overlay him again to summon Messiah 7. Obviously, it's limited now, so if this thing dies, then the combo does sort of suffer a lot. But it doesn't, so because you're going to trap stun before you do it, or you're going to MST their back row first. So you Constellar Messiah 7, and then you overlay that again to make Guide Dragon a Thunder Child. So let's have a look at the amount of overlays. So you have the M7 as an overlay, you have the rank 4 as an overlay, and then you have the 2 actual monsters as overlays as well. So now that Guide Dragon has 4 overlay units on it, so when you activate STOIC Challenge, it gains a boost of 2,400, so it goes up to 5,000. It does piercing damage because of its effect, and when it does damage to your opponent, the damage is doubled. So every time you attack anything over 1,000 defense, right, they don't lose the game. But if it's anything below 1,000 defense, you know, there's a lot of monsters under 1,000 defense. It's game right there. It's actually hilarious. I've got a couple of replays to show, but it's just so fucking funny. Every time I did it, it was just like, oh my god, this is so disgusting. Obviously, you can ban it with Honest as well, so that if you don't actually make it all the way over, then you can Honest for the last few life points. I use my build itself is 2 Thrasher, 3 Cause, 3 Pollux, 3 Algady, 2 Bear just for like kind of advantage play while I'm setting up, Sombre, 3 of those, Honest, Reinforce on the Army, Dark Hole, 3 Duality because Tenki's at 2 now. The original build had 3 Tenki and 2 Duality, but you know, you can just change them around. 3 MST, 1 Book of Moon because sometimes you have their monsters in attack mode, and then you can just put it into defense and face down, and then you can just do the whole shenanigan, like Raikou or something, I don't know. Constellar Star Chart, you know, you run 2 of those. You don't have to run it, but I run it because I like the extra draw in case things go wrong. Tenki and the 3 STOIC Challenge, which you want to have in your hand before you even try to attempt the combo. 2 Ajama Trio, because sometimes your opponent just doesn't summon something small enough, and Ajama Trio can just give you those monsters that you need to pierce over. 2 Threatening Roar, I don't give a shit about this at all. What's important is the 3 Trap Stun. You can take out the Threatening Roars for anything. And the extra deck is 2 Thunder Charger, 1 M7, 1 Tyrus Keeper of Genesis, 2 Pallades, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Shark Fortress, which is basically an OTK in itself. You know, it's just retarded. Number 39 Utopia, 2 Omega, 1 Paladynamo, 1 Maestro, and there's an extra deck of 13, so you could literally put in anything you want. It does not matter. You know, you could put in Tiger King as well. That's probably a good idea to put in there while you've got Bear in there and stuff like that. That is the deck. Now let's show you a couple of replays of what happened when I decided to play this deck last night. Alright then, let's have a look at STOIC Challenge number 1. Let's have a look at Dragon Rulers. I played 2 Dragon Rulers and I played 1 other deck. It was some crappy other deck, but the 2 Dragon Rulers was hilarious. Okay, I'm just going to quickly pause it, just so I can, yeah, okay, it's the right way around. So, I drew, just to see how it happens. It's so ridiculous. He basically draws really well, and then he opens up and then sets Dandelion. I'm like, oh, it's game. It's so game. So I go Trap Stun, do the whole thing, and he max C's thinking he's going to win. Okay, this is really funny because it's just so broken. So Attack with Fire Fang and a Final Charge of 5,000. His set Dandelion and his Royal Decree, which is set. Obviously, he can't do shit with that. So, just. Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it. I got another Dragon Ball list to do. Okay, so this one is even more funny because of the chat that I had with him when I was playing. So I did Star Chart, made this stuff, and then I ended up my turn with Pallades, I think, and I ended my turn with that. So he didn't really have much he could do, but he didn't really do much. He just kind of did some draw power and all that crap. So Dark Ward dealings. So I Pallades, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I skill drain, and I'm waiting for him to summon a monster or something. But I got some draw power anyway. I was so happy that wasn't a compulsory and not something else. So I attack with Pallades just to bring him down a bit further, and he ends up summoning into Blaster, which ends up losing the game for him. So he summons Blaster attacks, I book a Moon it so it's in its weakest position, and now that he's got 5200, I calculated that if you have Guy Dragon on the field, you can essentially just, it goes up to 5000, and then you deduct the 1800, so actually he takes about 6400 damage. So he ends his turn, I'm like, okay, it's game. So this is the point where I paused I'm talking to him, and I said in the chat, I have game, by the way, I just want to say that now just to be a complete dick. I have game, and then he says, I have Gauze. I'm like, okay, that's great, and I said, it doesn't matter if you have Gauze, I do piercing. So I just went for it, and I drew some stuff, and I MST'd his back row. This is when he said he had Gauze, and I was like, okay, I don't really give a shit. So I just kept going, and I just straight challenge, boosted up to 5000, and attacked over for 6400 damage for game. It was so beautiful, and if I could see his face, it would just be amazing. And the last one is just another 8000 damage thing. I did it with Ojama Trio, I believe. Okay, so the last one I did was just against some random crappy deck. I think he tried to Dust Tornado my Ojama Trio while I activated it. It was kind of stupid. So he set a card, and I was just setting up the combo. So basically I had Honest to make absolutely sure that my play would go through. So I kind of just played, I think I did one extra turn more than I needed to. So I'm kind of glad though, because Dust Tornado Magic Cylinder would have fucked me over. So Ojama Trio, he tried to Dust Tornado it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I summoned 3 tokens, and you know, because it's got 1000, that means that you will do exactly 8000 damage. So you go Bollocks, summon Bollocks, and then you go Omega, Messiah 7, Gaia Charger, Stoic Challenge, Battle Phase, attack for exactly 8000. It's disgusting. And the thing is as well, because of Tenki, because of duality, because of reinforcement of the army, because of like the fact that the deck itself, you know, you run 3 of each card, and the fact that your main win condition is in your extra deck, it's actually consistent. It's not consistent to a point where I want to actually play this deck in real life, but it is consistent to a point where I might actually want to just keep testing it, and if it is like 9 out of 10 games I pull this combo off, then I will definitely consider getting it in real life and actually playing it, because it just looks so funny. It's not like Final Countdown or something where it's always going to troll your opponent, but in this case it's just like, it just comes out of nowhere and just attacks for game, and it's just so hilarious, and I've just got to make more of these videos. It's so funny. If you guys like this build, definitely do try it out, because it's actually really funny. I'm just going to quickly put the video thing there. So it's really funny. Don't try this build out specifically. Have a look at what you know about the deck, and or like, you know, trying to change cards around, because my build isn't completely perfect. I just sort of went with what was the staples and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, if you like this video and you want me to do some more trolly videos, if I can find any more trolly videos, then definitely do comment down below and tell me that you like this video so that I can make some more. I really enjoyed these videos. I'm going to keep playing this deck for the rest of the day because it's just so hilarious. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that crap. And until next time, guys, a TCG Lover is out.